bingo got canceled today because of the snow and everything's freezing. So there's no bingo, but we're gonna go to the store. We've got to grab milk, coffee creamer, and the dogs need another bag of dog food. So I got ready and I'm gonna take my coffee cup to the kitchen because I'm done with it. Turn on the dog's TV, and then we're gonna head out of here. And I don't know what we're doing today. This daggone puzzle, y'all, will be the end of me, I know. I've been working on, it's a little 500-piece puzzle. Can't even get it done. Okay. I'll see y'all when we get in the car. I'm going to the car. I have on muck boots because I don't want to get wet. But we might see if we can play in this later. See, it's a bunch of snow. But I'm afraid of getting sick before surgery, because it's in just a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? We are in the car, Pumpkin. We got in here. I don't have the girls today because it's so cold. I don't want to. Normally I have them bundled up and stuff, but we're talking like when it's winding, it's like cold. So
regular temperature is 26 right now.
Yeah,
which is the warmest it's been in like 4 or 5 days.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do now is I have to go by the bank. I've got to get money out for taxes and, you know, what I do every single month. And then I don't know if Charlie wants to go to Sam's to get the dog food or what, but I'm not really feeling Sam's. Are you?
The only reason I was thinking about that for dog food
because it's cheaper.
It's the cheapest place
Yeah,
and you get the most.
I know. I think we should probably I need to get chicken too.
If for nothing else, I would go there for dog food. Walk in, get dog food, leave.
But honestly, I needed to get chicken last time I was there too.
But we have 5 packs. Remember we found the little deep?
Oh yeah. Okay, so
5 packs.
We've got to go by the bank. We've got to go by the store. Nobody said that I've had anything at the P.O. box, so I'm thinking maybe not. I would like Charlie, if we have time, to take me by the head shop if they're open, because the last little pin of fur that I got a new brand that I normally get, and it doesn't stay charged, and it doesn't, like, I don't know, it's just really weird. So I would like to do that if we have time. And we were talking about playing in the snow, and then I was like, I'm afraid to get sick before surgery.
If
and
nothing else, we'll play around in the Hummer.
And then that sounds good. And then Charlie said, honestly, I was thinking about it, and I was kind of nervous because we're getting a little older. And he was like, what if we get hurt?
Well, I was thinking you, because you literally got hurt on a bed.
Yeah. Well, I was also trying to do a flip. Hey, you just moved the what? Why do you keep pointing and doing that, honey?
Is that him?
No. Lord have mercy.
Sorry.
I don't even know what I was saying. Oh, yes. We avoided a really potential bad thing. We were in the living room. I was having a really good day, and I was feeling very energetic, and I was like, Charlie, if I flip my legs over, can you catch them and just pull them over? And then he was like, Caitlin, think about this. Last time we did this, it did not turn out good, and you ended up with a concussion, so...
That's what I'm talking about. We start sleigh riding down the hill, and then you get a true concussion.
But the thing is that I love to have fun, and where I'm accident prone, it doesn't make it fun to have fun, because then you have to pay a hospital bill. Exactly. And speaking of a hospital bill, I got a text message from University of Tennessee Radiology. I'm very nervous to look at it about my bill. So, but we're gonna go to the bank really quick, get some moolah out, and I'll see y'all when we do something worth looking at.
We found this canine cafe for dog toys. It's got a little croissant, a coffee, and a donut, and then it's got the bone. And check out the lid, because the lid comes off. And there's her little cappuccino, her little puppuccino.
So we're definitely gonna get this for the puppies. I think they'll love it.
They got a whole bunch of them. And then check this out, y'all. They got medium cozy cuddler beds. If you have a medium sized dog, it would be perfect. Actually, it would be perfect for Nova. She's like probably the top end of that. So 50, 60 pound dog. They've got a little corgi in there.
Going ahead and getting the dog food. Where to now, boss? Oh, I gotta scan it so we can go. Pumpkin, that is a deal on the Pet Plus rotator. $139 for that. That is a good deal. We have just made it out of Sam's Club alive and well. That's a rarity. But we're gonna load all this stuff up. And then, where are we heading from here?
Are you sure yet?
He's not sure yet, so it is also 3:14. So we've got a little bit of the day. I wish bingo was open, but I understand their water's frozen. I get it. They didn't leave their water dripping. Me have come up with an idea for us to do today. I think I've come up with a good plan. We're going to head back to the house, and whenever we get there, carry the stuff in. I'll do me a little haul over on the Ticket of the Talk. Then I think I'll probably take a shower. We might eat supper early, and then maybe play a little game. I was thinking maybe Yahtzee Phase 10 because those are like our go-to games, but who knows? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking Phase 10, but then you said something about that unsolved thing, so we might look into that too.
Yeah, I think it's with our other games. But I got this thing, it was like an unsolved, I wanted to do this a long time ago. I had bought it, and it's an unsolved mystery case that you have to try to solve. And I opened it, and I did not think it was something that I could probably complete on my own. So I put it back up, and when we moved, I think I brought it with us. So if we have that, we might look at that. But I definitely didn't think it was something that I'd be able to do by myself, because if we're going to be honest, I don't really read instructions very well. Or at all. And sometimes I just like to have someone there who kind of can take the time, because like I feel like I couldn't be bothered, you know what I mean? Like whenever it comes to instructions, I know that's horrible, but I really can't be bothered with instructions. That is one thing I always, and I still have a hard time following instructions. That is very it is what it is. It makes me me, you know. Do you have a hard time following the instructions? I did. And Mommy, I remember this plain as day. Mommy used to, whenever I was trying to cook a dessert, I think it was chocolate eclair cake, and Mom was like, read through your recipe first before you start mixing everything up. What did I do? I'm just like, what all goes in it? And I just start throwing stuff together. Well, what did we have to do? We had to throw it out because I didn't read the instructions. And Mama really hounded on me then, like, you have to read instructions. But yeah, even in school, on the top of my little test papers, read the instructions. Yeah, that's awful. And it's literally me just being stubborn. It's nothing else. It's nothing else purely besides I cannot be bothered by instructions. I'll figure it out.
In the time it takes you to figure it out, you could have read instructions.
I know, but it's just maybe I have to prove something to myself. I don't know if I've ever been this way. Alright, TTYLs. It is 4:04 and we just got back home. I'm gonna try to do a haul on what we got and stuff. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm also going to try to straighten up a little bit, and then I think we're gonna play games and stuff. So I will see you guys whenever we get to the fun stuff. We'll skip all the boring stuff. It is 5:06 and I just got out of the shower, blow dried my hair, did a little bit of skincare, put on my laces, And I forgot. Today's Monday, so I have to edit and upload my vlog if possible. So that's what I'm going to do now. Alright, it is 7:55 and I finished my puzzle. This one was very tricky where it's, I think, what is it, like oil painting or whatever, watercolor or whatever. I don't know what kind of art you call this, but where it was that, it was very difficult, especially this area. So a 500-piece puzzle did, in fact, kick my tushy, but I, in the end, kicked it back. You know what I'm saying? That is beautiful. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments.
Morning, pumpkins. It is like 10 o'clock, and we're getting our day started. I let the puppies out so they could go potty, and Kaitlyn is in the beauty room doing something. But I'm gonna show you. We started my puzzle last night, and I'll show you what we got done of it last night. Kaitlyn went to bed so she could read, and I stayed in here and worked on it for a while. I don't feel like I got a lot done, but I'll show you what I got done. So, this is what we're working with. She helped me with the border, and then I stayed in here until like 1 o'clock this morning and worked on that. So, that's what we're working with so far. And this is what it's supposed to look like when it gets done. I absolutely love this. I would honestly, once we got it put together and everything, this is one that I would probably be like wanting to shellac or whatever and put in a frame, because I really like it. Good morning, pumpkins. It's Friday, February like 6th. I am sweating because I just unloaded the generator out of the back of the Hummer, and that mug is heavy. But got that pulled out of there, and we're getting ready to leave the house. I know Kaitlyn wants to go to Roll King and get the puppies some more pig ears, and I think she said something about Mommy looking for puzzles or something. But her daddy also asked us to go buy the Dollar General because he is really liking the Clover Valley American spray cheese. It's good stuff. You ever had it on like chicken and biscuit crackers? Ooh, Lord, next level. But I wanted to show y'all something real cool. Kaitlyn hasn't seen it yet. She'll see it when she comes in here. But I finished my puzzle this morning. So it's a 500-piece puzzle. It is the Masterpieces Glow in the Dark Hidden Images with Spirit Animals, and you get the bonus poster inside, and there's 10 hidden animals within the puzzle, and the 10 hidden animals happen to be the ones that glow in the dark. So it shows you right here the ones that should glow in the dark and be the hidden animals. And this puzzle was actually pretty cool. It took me a while. I worked on it last night. I'm going to say I worked on it until 11. I think I started at like 8:30 or 9. So like 2.5 hours. And then 30 minutes this morning to finish it. And then the other day, I probably worked on that thing like 6 or 8 hours. So it probably took me at least 10 to 12 hours of time to get a 500-piece puzzle done, I think. We'll say 12. But she helped me with the border, And thank God, because I have found out with puzzles and stuff, I am terrible at finding the border pieces. And I go through and I think I find all the border pieces every time. And I end up not finding all of them. And I feel like there's pieces missing of the puzzle. And I get upset. And then Kaitlyn's like, no, it's literally right here. It's right here. But I'm going to turn the camera around, show you all the puzzle, and see what you think. So we'll start down here in the bottom corner. You got a caribou, wolf, an otter, Mr. Grizzly Bear catching him a fish, Native American canoe, the old bison, a fox, one of 2 totem poles, which I think is just really cool, a beautiful owl up here in the corner. You've got the bull skull up here, the centerpiece being the dream catcher with the horse on it. Beautiful teepee. Then you've got your wolf and your secondary totem pole over here with a beautiful hawk up here in the top. And then you notice the 2 Native American headdresses as well, one on each side. So that is my puzzle. What do you think? And what do you think, Cutie Pie? Y'all, she looks adorable.
I think it looks good. I like that puzzle.
You're beautiful, you know that?
Yeah, you are. Happy Friday. I am... Y'all, I did not vlog the past 2 days because I started my period and I'm in a foul mood. I'm hateful. I'm grumpy. I have nothing but, like, I just want to be a smart aleck all day long. Like, I don't know why. I hate whenever I feel like this because I don't know why. I've been taking my medicine. So I don't know if it's where I haven't had my ADHD medicine to take or what, but I have just been, like, foul. And let me complain really quick. I love my husband. Please do not take this that I don't love my husband and that I think he's annoying. But this morning he annoyed me so bad. Okay, I love him so much, but whenever he gets something in his mind, that is all he thinks of. He fixates on it, and that's all he thinks about. And, like, everything in the world has to stop until he does that thing. And he thinks that everything has to, like, stop. Everybody has to stop what they're doing. We have to get that done, and then we can do whatever. Like, I don't do that. I'm like, you've literally just got the Hummer. I get that you want to work on it, but he doesn't have anything to work on it. Like, he done the headlights, he's put new bulbs in it. Like, he doesn't have anything to work on. And so I'm like, have fun just sitting and looking at it, because I've got stuff I've got to do. So I'm like, we're going our own way. He was like, I just want to go to the garage and fool around with it. What are you going to fool around with it? I've worked on cars before, and the only way you work on cars, if it ain't broken, you don't touch it. If it ain't broken, you don't touch it, because you don't want it broken, right? Like, but I'm just going to let him do him. Instead of causing an argument like I normally would have done, I'm just like, you can go to the garage. I don't think I'll be there. I just want to be by myself today. Which is if Charlie is off, I'm never like this, which kind of has me worried about me getting in the depressies, because sometimes I will get like this where I just want to be by myself, even if I'm going out, and that kind of scares me, because I can get really depressed really fast. So I'm hoping that that's not it, and I'm hoping that maybe my caffeinated coffee that I made from home this morning will be what I need. I just feel like I want to have a little meltdown, and I don't even know why. But we've got some things we've got to do. I told the dogs I would go get them pig ears if they were good this week, and they have been very good this week. So I'm going to get them some pig ears and hopefully have a better day. But I need to call and get some prescriptions refilled. So let me do that and see if they can refill them. And I'll talk to you guys just as quick as I know. Oh, that lake is frozen, and it's so, there's a little pond, and it always gets frozen in the snow, and it's really pretty. Alright, I'm gonna stop bothering you guys, and I've got a couple of things to do. I think Charlie told you all this morning. Daddy wants me to look for some cheese for him, so I think I'm gonna do that. I promised the dogs some pig ears, so I'm probably just gonna roam around and just boot, scoot, and boogie around town. I just need a big old glass of Dr. Pepper and a big old glass of coffee. Okay. I also want to add, I really don't want my mood to rub off on anybody, but I also feel like if I don't talk about what's bothering me, because I don't want to call my mom and complain. My mom's got so much going on. They're getting their pooper pumped today, where they have septic. They're getting their septic pumped. And I know that's frustrating to smell the smell of poop while they're pumping, so I'm not going to bother her. But I'm just so freaking aggravated. And I have no lashes on. So. Alright, I am walking into the Dollar General. I've got my list here. I'm going to try to get like green beans and everything from here, so. Cool. Alright, I just got back in the car from going inside of Dollar General. I spent $69. But I also got 6 things of that cheese for Daddy. And that cheese is pretty expensive. Now I have to call and make sure that the studio insurance went through, because I had to get a new card because somebody tried to purchase something with my business card, so they canceled it and sent me a new one. So I need to call and make sure that they have taken the payment out so I have insurance, because that would be awful if I didn't. Next place, so I'm going to sit here and do that because I have to think while I do it. And then next place is I'm going to start heading up to Royal King. It takes me probably about, I'd say from here, it'd probably take me about 45 minutes to get there, to the one that I'm going to, because I'm going on the Virginia side, so. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of this daggone insurance stuff. Good thing I called, because I would not have had insurance. I had to pay a penalty fee where my insurance, the card didn't go through, because somebody stole it, so they turned it off. Like somebody tried to make a purchase with my card, so they turned it off. So my payment didn't go through, so I had to pay a penalty. I had to pay a penalty where it was late. So they did say, where somebody did try to use my card and it was cut off, that I can go by the bank and get a paper and they'll give me the penalty fee back or apply it to my next month. And listen, even though it's $30 for a penalty fee, I'm still going to try to go by the bank to get that, to see if I can get $30 back, because that's, I mean, I know it's $30 to some people. They'd be like, is it even worth it? But it literally was snowing last week, and they weren't open last week, so I couldn't call them. So I should have called yesterday, but I didn't. And I even told her, I was like, it just completely slipped my mind yesterday. If I have to pay the fee, that's fine. And she was like, well, actually, since you said you got your card was, she said something, your card was, imposter, no. She said your card compromised, that shouldn't count. If I got a new card number, that it shouldn't count. So why the heck is stuff still playing? Alright, I'm gonna try to head to the bank, see if they'll give me a paper. I don't even know what kind of paper I'm supposed to ask for, but let's just hope that they'll let me get the paper that I need, and I'll take it to them. I don't even know where their office is, but I'll find it. I'll be okay. Alright. Love ya. Wish me luck going to the bank. Just got out of the bank. It is 1 o'clock. I'm going to go take this to the insurance place, and hopefully they'll give me a $30 refund, or take $30 off the balance that I owe next month. I've got the letterhead that I needed. The guy in the bank was so nice. He is so sweet. Could I be a bank teller? Do you guys think I'd be a good bank teller? I'm all the time. I wish I could start like a show or like a program to where I travel like to different places and do different jobs. Kind of like Steve Jobs did. Because I love just going around to different places and seeing what people do. Like, I have a whole list of places in Bristol, if they would let me, in Bristol, Tennessee, that I would totally want to work for a day and film it. I want to try to be a homemaker. I would love to learn how to make cakes from a bakery. There is a bakery that is owned by Rob and Patty, I call them family. But they're our really good friends. They own a cake shop, and she said she would love for me to help her bake one day. So we've got that. I would love to learn how to do bank stuff. That would be fun. Farm work. I would love to try to work on a farm. I know that's really hard work, and I'm very overweight, but I think farm work would be very rewarding, especially with the animals. So I'd love to do that. Like, things like that. So if you know how I could do something kind of like Steve Jobs did, where I go around and I help people out for a day, that would be awesome. Like food pantries, things like that. I would do that. I don't even know, do we have a food pantry close to us anymore? I used to volunteer at one, and this was like a long time ago. I used to volunteer at a food bank, and my favorite part was standing in, because they would give everybody who came through the food pantry, they would get a box, and there would be people standing along the tables, and they would just slide down, and as they go, my favorite thing was like the perfectly square boxes, so like macaroni, mashed potato boxes, things like that. Those were my favorite, because they fit perfectly in the boxes that they would get. That was like my favorite thing to do, was to do boxed food, not canned food, because canned foods, they're circles and you had to stack them on. I'm not good at stacking, so... Actually, I am good at stacking because I pile up stuff at home all the time. Let's just go turn this in and see if we can get a deduction of $30 back to our account. That surprisingly went very well compared to what I thought it was going to go. I walked right in, took the paper in, and she's like, this is exactly what we need. So she took a printout of it, and she was like, it might be tomorrow or so, but we'll get it credited to your account and it'll take it off your next payment. That has me so excited. I know it's $30, but like $30 is $30. So I'm in a better mood because of that. Now we go get the puppies some pig ears. I think they deserve it. What about you? I think they do. So it's snowing. It's freaking snowing. I had to pull over and talk to the people at the insurance company because they forgot to ask me if I wanted to change my card on file. Because if I wouldn't have, I would have had another penalty next month because the card wouldn't went through. Because that card is shut off because somebody tried to use it. But yeah, it's snowing. I haven't made it to Rural King. The snow is, honestly, it's just flurries. It's nothing I'm concerned about. My dad, whenever I was young, before I was even allowed to get my license, he was like, Kaitlyn, you're going to have to drive in all kinds of weather. I drove in the snow. He would take me to parking lots, and I would practice driving in untouched snow and touched snow, like snow that's been driven on, because, you know, it compacts it and turns it into ice. So, like, my dad really took into consideration driving in all types of weather. I hate, more than anything, the only weather I do not like driving in, for one, if it's dark. I hate driving when it's dark. I have astigmatism really bad, so people who have, like, the halogen headlights, really, the headlights Charlie loves, yeah, if anybody has those headlights, it temporarily blinds me. So I have these sunglasses that my dad got me a long time ago. They're yellow, and it's supposed to help, and they really did help the coloration of headlights so it wasn't as bright in your face so you could drive. I love those, but I don't really drive at night, so I don't use them. They look funny, but they really work. They're like yellow tinted glasses. It's flurrying a little bit, like I said. I'm not anticipating much snow because we've already got our snowfall for the year and it's mostly melted. So I'm ready for this warm weather to come moving in. There was someone that commented on my thing. A lot of people were like, yeah, I'm ready for summer too. Like, I'm so done with the cold weather. And then someone's like, yes, but whenever the summer comes up, you're going to be complaining about being too hot. Here's the thing with me. I don't care about being hot. Here's what I don't like. I don't like the extreme humidity that we get here. It gets like sticky and it makes you like almost sticky wet, and I don't like that. That is what I don't like. But I love the heat. Like going to California, perfect heat. The humidity is not awful. I went to Florida, but I don't remember the humidity. But we were talking on live the other day and people are like, yeah, it's super humid in Florida. But whenever I stayed for the summer, I don't remember. But it was also, there was a lot going on. So that's why probably I don't remember, is because there was a lot going on. But yeah, it's a gloomy day. It's one of those days like, do you wear your sunglasses or do you not? Because you get confused most of the time. You're like, it looks like it's bright enough to wear your sunglasses, but when you take them off, you get like shocked, you know, with the light. So we're gonna head to Rural King. I might go by the studio first and fill out some bills. I've got some bills that I need to pay for the studio before I go to the hospital this month. I'm gonna pay my studio payment, and we've got to pay the water bill. The electric bill doesn't come in till later, and that stresses me out. I think the electric bill will probably come in when I'm in the hospital, and that has me so nervous because the electric bill, they send it so late that you only have a few days to pay it. And I'm like, what the crap? I mean, you got to pay it. You have to. I mean, you can't not pay it. So, okay. I'm going to drive and be safe. I am at the studio working on bills. I've got one that's ready to go out, and then I have to also do my electric, which I need to see how much we owe. So I have to go by mom and daddy's house to get that because they have it sent to their house, which I need to get it switched over to be sent here because, or to my house. Okay. So I've gotten that done. I was going to work in my sticker book a little bit, but I'm probably going to go next door and see Axel and them for just a minute. And then I'll go mail this out. And I've been trying to keep all my business receipts together. So I got 12. Mama got me 12 of these at the Dollar Tree. She got me like all different colors. And I have like receipts in them from every month. So it'll be easier to keep all my stuff together. So we have all of ours there, and then, so yeah, that'll be good. I think that'll be worth it. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish doing these bills, and then I am gonna go over and see Axel and Kiba. And then I'll go to, what was that place called? Rural King. I need to go to Rural King. Okay, so we've got to pay water, and we have to pay electric. Alright, payment is getting mailed out for the studio, so we don't have to worry about that this month. That's great. Alright, I think I'm good. It's cold in here. I think I'm good for in here. Now I just need to maybe look at my sticker book and see if I want to fool with it for a minute. And then I'll go next door. Hello, I just got out of the garage talking to my dad. It's 4 o'clock. I haven't went to Rural King yet. I'm probably going to do that. I need to go to Rural King, and then I need to, my dad has another property that he bought right before he got into his motorcycle accident. And there's someone living there, but he's supposed to be moved out. He was supposed to be moved out on the 1st. But with all the weather and stuff, we gave him a little extra time. But today it's supposed to get padlocked. So I'm wondering if maybe I should get a padlock, or see if I should have already asked him, and seen how he wanted to do that, because where he's not, also, he doesn't have to wear his sling anymore, but he can't lift anything more than a pound. So, like, he can't lift anything with that arm, which is awful. For a while. But I told him if we can find him a 1 pound hand weight, so he can start doing, like, or a half pound. I honestly would feel more comfortable with a half pound, because it's not pushing the limitations, and seeing maybe if we could do something. Also, I have a Chevy Nova, and me and Daddy were really talking about restoring it together. My dad wants us to restore or build or paint or do another vehicle together before, he's saying before he dies, but I think he's just, whenever he gets better, he wants to rebuild a truck or something. So we might do that. I'm really considering where the Nova needs so much work to see if Daddy might want to fix the Nova and just me pay for everything. Because originally, the Nova, Daddy built it. He put a lot of money into it. And then he was going into work, and one of the gates, it was really windy outside, and one of the gates came back and hit the side of the car. And after that, he was like, I don't want the car anymore. So he was going to sell it. This was whenever I was young. And I was like, please don't sell the car. Like, I love this car. I've worked on this car forever. Like, I love this car so much. So he was like, if you really want it, you can have it. So he gave me the Nova whenever I couldn't even drive yet. I was like 12, 13 at the time. So I still have it. It just needs a lot of work. A lot's happened to it. It's sit out in the weather. When I got it painted, I was supposed to get it repainted. It's a really pretty, beautiful blue color. And they were supposed to repaint it. Well, they ran out of the blue pearl that went in the paint. The guy promised me, he was like, Kaitlyn, I promise you will not be able to tell the difference when the paint dries without that blue pearl being in there. It's going to look the exact same with that purple pearl that we used. I wasn't thinking anything of it. When I went to pick up the car, guys, it was more purple than blue. My dad even was like, when my daughter sees this car that I paid you to fix, that you didn't even fix right, she's going to flip out. And I didn't. I actually really loved the car. But the more that I parked it in the driveway, the more that I drove it, the more that I cleaned it, the more that I waxed it, I was like, this car is freaking purple. This car is so purple. So, I love the car. That is not why I don't drive it. If you guys are wondering why I never drive the Nova, it is simply because a little accident happened last year. My dad was pulling a car onto his rollback, and the door on the car that he was pulling on the rollback came open. It like unlatched. The latch was not latched, and it swung into the whole side of my car as it was moving. And my dad didn't realize it until he had gotten the car, like he had heard that it had like crossed onto the door, and he freaked out. He did not want to tell me for the longest time. He was like, Kaitlyn is gonna freak out. But that's why I don't drive it, because it's got a big, it looks like it's been wrecked, and I don't want people to think that I wrecked it. I know it doesn't matter, but all right, let's go to Roll King. Let's see if we can't go get some pig ears for a bunch of Rottweilers and our puppies. It is 5:30 and I'm still in the car. I am trying to warm up. My face is warm, but my hands are not. And it's starting to get dark, which is decent. But at the same time, when it starts to get dark, my butt is heading towards the house. I called my dad and told him about the pig ears. I put some at the garage. I went by the garage. I put some there. And then the other ones I have with me I'll bring them to Mama and Daddy tomorrow when we meet them for supper, because I bought some for the girls. And Axel and Kiba can have theirs at the garage. Grace and Roxanne can have hers when Axel and Kiba leave for work. So that'll be good. Then I got Moose and Nobi some. It's like This day has went by super fast. This is one reason why I don't like getting out and doing stuff, especially like when it's cold, because you don't have a lot of daylight. And forget it getting as cold as it's just been cold. It's just been very cold here lately. But I'm gonna go listen to some music and hopefully listen to music and just have a good time in the car. Yeah. Okay, I turned on my light in my car, so hopefully you can see me. I just got home. I am going to pack up my book bag, and I gotta put you all in my book bag. If I don't put you all in my book bag, then I will, in fact, forget you in the car. And I've also got a lot of stuff to get. I did not go mail this mail. It is still in my pocketbook. I will do it tomorrow. I guess we'll just have to do it tomorrow. Okay, so there's that, Caitlin. Also, I did not stop and get my medicine at the pharmacy. Charlie, it's 6 o'clock, and Charlie's like, you know what? Just go ahead and go home. I'll get your medicine. You can go ahead and take a shower, which is A-okay with me. Because I would like to wash my hair tonight, because tomorrow we're going to, I think, try to hang out with Dylan and Marissa. And we're going to go out to eat with Mama and Baba. And Dylan and Marissa are going to come with us, I think. So, tomorrow, the vlog should be relatively fun if we hang out with them. But if not, that's okay too. We'll find something to do. Oh, that was a good one. Alright, I'm packing this car up, and I'm packing you up, and I'm getting in my house to my pups. Hello, good morning, it's Saturday! Okay, so this morning kind of started out, I'm going to tell you, no, I'm not going to tell you what I've been watching on TV, because that'll come back to bite me, I'm sure. So, I've been watching TV. Charlie was going to make lunch. We heard a knock at the back door. And, long story short, I don't know if I told you all, but there has been, our next door neighbor has this little dog. We think it's a Pomeranian, just by the looks of it. But it stays outside in all the weather. If you watch us on live on TikTok, we talk about it every single night. We ask about the dog, like, have you seen it, running around? Does he look, happy? Things like that. But it's just been way too cold outside. We've been over there twice asking, the first time we didn't know if maybe, because they're an elderly couple, if they needed help moving the dog inside. They said, no, it's their grandkids. The second time we went over there, we asked if, Charlie asked if they wanted to rehome it, we could give it a very good home or find it a very good home. So we get a knock at the back door today, and it is that guy saying that he spoke to his daughter and they have agreed to get rid of the dog. So in about an hour or so, we will have a little Pomeranian named Max. And it's all thanks to Ba, because he went over there and asked if they needed help. And I'm so glad we went about it this way. I've been praying about it. That dog has been very, very, very heavy on my heart and on my mind. Just because it's been so cold for it to be outside. It doesn't have anything to protect it from the wind besides an igloo. And to me, it's just too small of a dog to be left outside. In my opinion. So, we will have a puppy. Charlie, how do you feel about it? I'm nervous.
I've got a lot of mixed emotions, because I'm very excited. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I wish like hell Dad was still here, because he would love more than anything to have a Pomeranian. He wanted one so
Maybe
bad.
His little nickname could be Bear. Maybe his little nickname could be Bear or something.
I'm almost wondering if Dad sent him to us.
I don't know.
Because he wanted one.
Did they have it? They didn't have it around whenever your dad was here, did they?
I'm just being.
We're supposed to go to Texas Roadhouse later, but we're gonna see how everything pans out. We might have to get the kennel that's on the porch if we have to, and bring it in.
Well, maybe we can take him to the studio or something while we're there.
Okay. We're just gonna, I don't want to leave them alone just because I don't want her to get overexerted, the other dog to get, it's gonna be a lot of change really fast. So,
is he? A sweetheart. Whenever I was helping him get him unstuck, all he was doing, he was so excited that he was getting attention. And he was licking on me and just licking all over me. He's a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart.
Oh. I know Moo will be fine. Moo loves company, so he will be fine.
It's a younger male, so I feel like Moose will still have the dominance.
Yeah. No, where it's a male, I don't think Nova will feel like she has to overperform or anything like that. I think she'll be good.
I don't either, and I want to say that it's younger than both of them.
Okay.
So maybe they'll kind of like take him under their wing.
Yeah.
I hope.
But Nova also likes to baby things, so I think it could be a good thing. I'm excited.
She's gonna get a little brother.
Yeah. I'm gonna vacuum the floor and stuff and make it to where whenever we bring the dog in.
Whenever he comes in, he'll be tickled death.
You sure?
He's gonna be outside.
I'm nervous and excited.
Homie's gonna be inside for the
I'm
first
so
time.
excited. All right, Charlie has went, to go get Max. I don't know if I told you, but that's the puppy's name. His name is Max. And I'm trying to get footage clips of it. So I'm trying to get out my tripod that my phone goes on. I've talked to Moose. I've talked to Nova. And we're going to see how it goes. We might be keeping him. We might just foster him. It honestly really depends on how our babies do. But I just knew for 100% certain that we were getting that dog out of the cold. And I'm very thankful that the guy was super sweet about it. And he didn't think that we were being mean. Like, Nova's so ready. It's okay. You daddy be back in just a minute, baby. I have her toy. But, yeah, I'm going to set up my tripod, try to get some clips. And I'm probably going to get in the floor, to be honest. And probably sit my back, towards the TV or something and try to mediate if I have to. But, yeah. I'm excited. If it doesn't work out, I have no idea what we're going to do. Not the slightest clue in the world.
Well, y'all, I just went and got Max, and they are having a blast.
We've already noticed he needs his natch chop.
Yeah, I think he needs to be fixed.
And we've got to do a little grooming on the back end. And
but
then
he's
probably give him a bath.
What do you think, babies? What do you think? Oh, he's so excited. Max, Moose, Nova.
He's at the water bowl.
Oh, okay.
He's at the water bowl.
He's getting him some water. What do you think, baby? What do you think?
So
what do you think?
I don't think she needs the collar.
And he's 2. He's 2 years old. We found out. Kaitlyn is, I think, over the moon, and I think I am too. But Nova, now it seems like she may have a buddy that can keep up with her.
What are you doing? Hi.
Oh my precious. What do you think, Maxie? I told Kaitlyn his name is Max, but if anybody knows the Gladiator movies,
no, we're not gonna hunt.
I think we're gonna call him, like, his long name is Maximus. Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Hello. We just finished eating. Everybody was there. It was Mama, Daddy, me, Charlie, Dylan, Marissa, and Jacob came. So that was fun. We ate supper. I had grilled chicken. It was loud in there. I didn't take you guys with me. I did a TikTok video, so go check that out. But I got grilled chicken, a loaded baked potato, and applesauce. And I had 2 rolls. And Charlie, do you want to tell them what you got?
I got a ribeye with corn and loaded steak fries. And then I had some rolls.
And then he had some rolls. So that was awesome. We are on our way home. We're going to see if Max was good. I don't know if Charlie showed you all the setup before we left. I know I did not show you the setup before we left.
No,
but
I did not show.
But what we've got going on is we brought the kennel inside because we don't know Max. Well, we know he's not potty trained for 100% fact. So because he's been trying to lift his leg and pee on absolutely everything to mark his spot. So we know he's not potty trained. So we did put him in the kennel. The back half of the kennel has a puppy pad, and then the front part of the kennel is a place for him to be able to sleep and stuff. So hopefully he'll be good. Yeah. And I'm hoping the dogs and the cats were able to just kind of smell each other and hopefully feel each other out a little bit more. So yeah. We'll see. We'll let you know. Hello, Pumpkin. These steps are complete. Ooh, they're froze. We're gonna go inside, and there's ice on this porch. We're gonna go inside and see how bad everything is. Hang on. Okay, Moose and Nova. Okay. Let's see. Gotta put my bag down. Hi, little buddy. We gotta go outside, go potty. Oh, there's mess. Okay, so we came home. This dog definitely poops where he sleeps, and that is not good. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna clean this up, and Charlie's taking them outside, so I'm gonna try to clean this up. It's okay. This is part of the process. Ooh. It is 11:16, and we just now got in our pajamas, and we're about to head to the living room. We came home. We had to clean up. I'm glad we put him in the kennel because he did have an accident or two. So we cleaned all that up, took him OUT and all the dogs, gave him a bath, trimmed up his bum some because it was awful looking. We're going to have to get him groomed or something, but Charlie said he did really good in the bathtub. Charlie washed him. I dried him a little bit. I also had to take care of the girls. And Charlie said he did really good. If he needed help, I would have helped him. But
well, you did help. You helped with the drying process.
Yeah. But yeah, the dogs are doing good. Nova, I think, really, really likes him because whenever we shut the bathroom door and didn't let her in there, she got very upset and started crying because she wanted to know that he was okay. As soon as she saw him, she was fine. But I think I'm going to get off here. I'm going to go do some word searches. I was going to start my puzzle, but I might wait until tomorrow because I think we need to keep an eye on him just a little bit longer. Because everything's so new, but yeah, he's looking at me. Alright, I'm gonna go sit down in the living room and do me some word searches and spend time. My eyes are kind of bothering me. I don't know if it's all the hair that he's shedding, but alright. Happy Sunday, last day of the vlog. It is almost 2 o'clock. We started a Valentine's Day puzzle. Let me show you what the Valentine's Day puzzle is. The dogs have been very good. Max did not sleep last night at all. He was very happy to be somewhere. I think he was just super excited and happy to be somewhere. So he didn't sleep a lot. So hopefully he'll sleep a little bit today. But here is the puzzle that we started working on today. We're not going to do anything, just kind of hang out. We've done all kinds of laundry. We're trying to get caught up on blankets and stuff. I'm making me some noodles. Charlie already had him something to eat. But I kind of want to.
Some little grilled cheeses and had some jerky.
He had grilled cheese and jerky.
But I might say I might get something else.
He said he might get something else. But I'm going to get off here, turn something on the TV, and I'm going to try to work on this puzzle. It's a 1,000-piece puzzle, so it might give us a little bit of a headache, but we'll see. Good morning. I look like a complete and total disaster. My shirt is full of hair. I've been playing with the dogs, loving on the dogs, and talking to my mom this morning. Today is bingo. We are planning on going. I had to place a small order for Sam's to pick up. So my mom and I just needed a couple of things. So I'm going to go pick it up for us. And Max is doing really well. I just wanted to end out the vlog and kind of let you guys know while I'm filling up my meds kind of what's been going on. I'm sorry I haven't vlogged the past couple of days. But having a new dog, I'm very anal in particular. Until he gets trained, I am like down his butt, okay? I don't want him peeing in the house. I don't want him pooping in the house. And where he is not fixed, I have to also, he has learned in 2 days that he can't get on top of Nova, which is very good. So he's learning really fast. He's a very fast learner. Nova is loving to play with him. She is like over the moon. She loves it. She's been happy all morning. It's going to wear her out. I am nervous about leaving them, but I'm not. I'm going to try to do the most that I can here and leave at the latest possible moment. I'm probably going to leave at like 3 o'clock, around in there, 2 or 3. That'll be, if I leave at 3, it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, and so 4.5 hours. Come here, Max. Come here, Maxie. Come here, buddy. He wants to go in there with the cats, but I like to let the cats have their own room. Nova doesn't even go in there. Moose doesn't go in there. In the glider's room, it's just us. So I kind of give them their safe place. But yeah, I have to do that. Instead of coffee this morning, I'm drinking a Premier Protein Cafe Latte. And then I'm going to get me some water in. And I'm going to start a new vlog. So I hope you guys like this vlog. I know we got a new member of the family this vlog. Let me know if you guys like this. I really appreciate you all watching these. I love filming vlogs. They're like one of my favorite types of content to film because I can literally watch it back and it kind of highlights our special moments and things that we do. So this is awesome. I'll get to remember us getting Max. And I'm pretty sure this morning I have come to the conclusion, I'm pretty sure I want to keep him. Everything has fallen into place so far. He's such a good dog. He's very well-mannered, and he's super sweet. He's very sweet to all the animals he's not tried to attack. Nobody's tried to attack him. He fits in so well here, and he's honestly training up really well. I might be attached. So, we're not getting rid of him. And Charlie today, he called me this morning. Whenever I called him, he was like, yeah, I found a guy who's really interested. I'm probably going to bring him by the house so he can come and get him. And I'm like, we're past that stage. Like, he's going to, at this point, have to show that he's seriously interested by shaving his hair, dyeing it some funky color. Like, he's going to have to prove that he wants this dog. I'm just totally kidding. And I'm like, I'm just kidding because he's not available anymore. And Charlie's like, are you serious? And I'm like, I've been thinking about it, and God sent us Max. And we're just going to keep him. Gosh, I love this Laneige stuff. It is seriously so good. My lips are so dry. I didn't put it on last night. But I'm going to fill up all my meds with my cute little med bag. Y'all see this all the time. The puzzle that I started, I didn't get very far. We're going to see how many days it takes me to do it. This is the puzzle. I don't know if I showed you guys. This is the puzzle that I'm doing. And I probably I have the border and maybe 50 other pieces done. So you'll get to see in the next vlog whether I finish it or if I quit in the middle of it. Because these puzzles I'm learning, I think 1,000 pieces is almost too much for me. I think the 500 pieces I can manage. But the 1,000-piece puzzles I think almost are a little bit too much for me. And some of y'all on TikTok Live, are telling me I can't do it unless it's a minimum of 1,000-piece puzzle. And I'm like, good for you, because my brain cannot handle that. I'm glad you can do those big puzzles, but I can't. Max, there's nothing in the beauty room. That door always stays shut, buddy, because that's Mama's space. Everybody has a safe space in the house. Yeah, everybody has that's a rule. Do you guys have a safe place in your house for everybody? Everybody in this house has a safe place. The gliders and the cats have their room. That's their safe place. The dogs they have their safe place, and that is, if I'm going to be honest, their safe place is the bedroom and the living room. Charlie has a safe place, the bedroom and the living room. And my safe place is the beauty room. Charlie wanted to make the gliders room his safe place too, but he's like, I would have to move everything up to the storage. We have to go through that room at some point. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog because I've just rambled for like 6 minutes straight. I love you so very much. I'm going to get off here, fill up my medicine so that we have a good week, and I will TTYL. Okay? Love ya. Spread love, kindness, positivity to yourself and others. And until next time, stay cool and be you. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, hit that post notification bell. That way you get notified every time I upload new videos. I can't even talk. Love ya. Stay cool and be you. Bye.